Meantime, POTUS Joe Biden asked his German and Angolan host to take a rain check so he could preside over federal government response to monster Hurricane Milton's deadly passage across the Florida panhandle. And up to a few hours before Milton made landfall in Tampa, the president urged those in the path of the hurricane to seek safer shelter or stay safe in place where they are. VOA's Anita Powell and Jose Pernaleta report from Washington, D.C. and Pinellas County in Florida.
The skies looked nice as Hurricane Milton bore down on Florida's western coast Wednesday morning. And President Joe Biden warned that a deadly and catastrophic storm would slam into the state that night, bringing high winds and severe flooding.
It's looking like the storm of the century.
Residents of the town of Clearwater were battered just weeks ago by Hurricane Helene.
With Helena, the water came up the hill. After the flood, water got into my in-laws' room.
Resident Michael Ingram did not hesitate to scoop up his loved ones. Then they hit the road.
Of course, I would not leave without them. No way.
Local officials bore down and urged residents to heed evacuation orders.
Our message is please don't stay home if you are in one of the evacuation zones.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis urged the same Wednesday morning.
You still have time to evacuate.
Washington is especially concerned about how a storm of misinformation about the government's hurricane response could tear the nation's delicate unity, with Biden making clear who he thinks is behind these narratives.
Former President Trump has led the onslaught of lies. Assertions have been made that property is being confiscated. That's simply not true. They're saying people impacted by these storms will receive $750 in cash and no more. That's simply not true. They're saying the money is needed for this crisis is being diverted to migrants. What a ridiculous thing to say. It's not true. Now the claims are getting even more bizarre.
How must this all look from the outside as Milton churns through the Gulf? Like this, as seen from the International Space Station. A serene quilt of clouds nestling this blue orb. Underneath, disaster. Anita Powell, VOA News, Washington.